It's best to consider, before it begins, how training is to be evaluated. Training evaluation compares post-training results to the pre-training objectives of managers, trainers, and trainees. Too often, training is conducted with little thought towards measuring outcomes and then evaluating it to determine if it was effective. Since training is both time-consuming and costly, it should be evaluated. There are 4 levels at which training can be evaluated. They are reaction, learning, behaviors, and results. Organizations evaluate trainees' reaction levels by conducting interviews with or administering questionnaires to the trainees. Assume that 30 managers attend a 2-day workshop on effective interviewing skills. A reaction level measure could be gathered by having the managers complete a survey asking them to rate the value of the training, the style of the instructors, and their perceived usefulness of the training. Evaluating learning can be conducted by measuring how well trainees have learned facts, ideas, concepts, theories, and attitudes. Tests on training material are commonly used for evaluating learning, and they can be given both before and after training to provide scores that can be compared. If test scores indicate learning problems, then instructors get feedback and courses can be redesigned so that content can be delivered more effectively. Of course, learning enough to pass a test does not guarantee that trainees will remember the training content months later or that it will change their on-the-job behaviors. Evaluating training at the behavioral level means measuring the effect of training on the job performance through observing workers on the job. For instance, the managers who participated in the interviewing workshop might be observed conducting actual interviews of applicants for jobs in their departments. If the managers ask questions as they were trained and use appropriate follow-up questions, then behavioral indicators of the effectiveness of the interviewing training exist. Employers evaluate results by measuring the effect of training on the achievement of organizational objectives. Since results such as productivity, turnover, quality, time, sales, and costs are relatively concrete, this type of evaluation can be done by comparing records before and after training. For the managers who attended our interviewing training, evaluators could gather records of the number of individuals hired compared with the number of employment offers made before and after training. The difficulty when measuring results is pinpointing whether changes are actually the result of training or other major factors.